Hi everyone, we are Game On Europe, a nonprofit that works to make sports more accessible. My name is Sammy Kate, and I'm in 9th grade at McDonald.
My name is Molly Benish, and I'm a 10th grader at Howard High School.
I'm Ben, and I'm not put up like this.
I'm Carly, and I am a 9th grader at Glenroy Academy.
Who here has played a sport in high school? I know I have played on countless number of sports teams, but many teens on both school and other sports teams are unable to participate or have adequate equipment. 60% of families say that youth sports costs are a strain, and we want to fix this problem. Youth sports provide both physical, mental, and social benefits for teens, making it very beneficial for everyone to play a sport in their childhood years. The average cost annually for one child is nearly $900, and most sports equipment is the most expensive, and we are here to fix this problem.
Sports are so important because they provide physical and mental and social benefits. Sports can allow children to remain fit and create social bond experiences. Sports will also really improve mental health and lower stress.
How many of us have just a bunch of old sports equipment laying around our house? Well, I know I do. But the problem is we don't have an easy and convenient way to just get rid of it. So that is why Game On Europe is going to host drives at schools and local places in our community to collect this equipment that can be reused. Then, high school volunteers are going to help us transport this equipment down to underfunded schools in Baltimore City. Then, these high school volunteers will earn service hours, and in addition, they also have the opportunity to play with students from these underfunded schools in order to connect our donors with the recipients.
Our company is mainly geared towards Title I students and schools. Title I is any school that falls under a poverty rate of 35.4% or higher. Many schools in Baltimore City are Title I schools, and usually have trouble funding their sports programs, and our company could help them with that. Then some of our competitors are Paid Against Sports and Double A for playing field. Paid Against Sports, even though its prices can be funded, it can still be too much for people. And Double Playing Field, it never has the supply to meet the demand, and it could help supply that demand.
So what makes us different? Well, what these companies are missing is personal interaction. Game On Europe not only provides these underfunded schools with equipment, but also people to play and practice with. Game On Europe, when we deliver the equipment, will also bring volunteers that will play with these children. We truly believe that sports bring people together, and through our service with Game On Europe, people can see past their differences, forget about the financial situation, and just play and have fun through a common interest.
Our Jewish company values are all people are responsible for one another, and it is important for people to look after their health. Game On Europe is all about people caring for one another, with a focus on sports. Being a part of a community means having people be responsible for each other. Our venture focuses on creating a space for people to rely on our community. It is also incredibly important for teenagers to look after their health, whether it is physical, emotional, or mental. These values are at the core of Game On Europe's mission.
Marketing. Since we need both teens and parents to participate with our business, TikTok and Facebook would be used to market Game On Europe. To target specific groups of people, we would mainly use Facebook groups of parents with teens who play in sports in order to get the best results. Sustainability. In order to sustain Game On Europe, we will use grants and volunteers. The Abel Foundation grant is focused specifically for improving the life of people in Baltimore City so that all people can thrive. This grant will give us enough money to support our nonprofit. Our costs include large donation bins, plastic trash bags, and transportation fees. Donations will help ease the cost of these items as well. With that, volunteers are also used to transport all equipment and help give kids the joy of learning a new sport.
Thank you for listening. We hope you consider supporting our mission.
Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see, here's some questions for them.
I have a question. I think it's a great idea, it really is, because everyone's got things laying around and what to do with all your leftover sports equipment. Is there anything in your model to be able to, you probably get this equipment in all different sort of, sort of readiness, is it, the quality of the equipment that you're getting? Do you have anything built in to make sure that before you're donating it, that it's working or it's in good shape so that kids all have sort of comparable quality equipment?
Yeah, so when we collect the equipment, we also sort them and do some sort of quality control to make sure that the equipment that they're getting, they can actually use and is safe to play with.
Have you talked to anyone, I guess you're talking about going to the city, has anyone raised their hands to say we want to accept the donations and have your volunteers work with our kids?
Yeah, so we have actually talked to Leveling the Playing Field, one of our competitors, who has spoken to us that where they're donating, they just can't get enough of this equipment to fund their schools. So these same places that they're giving to, we also will donate to, along with these other businesses, so they have the means to fund their sports programs.
I thought it was a great presentation. Congratulations to you all. I thought that where I work, there's actually a Leveling the Playing Field box, and I get to see it every day firsthand, and it's pretty amazing the things that come with this box. It's like skis and skateboards, really awesome stuff. So I think there is a need if they're not able to be able to get more. The thing I really loved about what you guys are doing that seems a little different is the social component, and specifically wondering how you would go about finding volunteers.
Well,
So I know at my school personally, there's so many people in need of service hours, and high schoolers just like us here and you guys are really want to earn as many service hours as they can and really support their communities. So when along with transporting the equipment, we're going to take the teams from our schools to go and play with these kids as an after-school activity.
And then they get service credit hours as well.
Right.
Great answer.
Would they need an adult with them when they did that?
So I guess it depends on the age range. We could have parent volunteers and student volunteers. So if you're like an 18-year-old who can drive, you wouldn't need a parent.
Yeah, and primarily we're focusing on high school volunteers because we feel that they have the most empathy for these kids at the underfunded schools.
Now we have time for 2 more questions. We can throw it to the audience. Anyone have a question? Presentation's so good, we don't have any questions.
Tell me about the grants funding, because that's interesting, it's different from the other teams you're going to go for grant funding.
yeah, so the Able Foundation grant is
Which?
the Able Foundation grant. Able, yeah. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of different grants that are focusing on just improving the life of Baltimore City for kids. So that's just one of the grants that we would use. And since our costs aren't too large, we just think that grants would be very good for our business instead of asking for donations.